Okay, setting up for live streaming. Okay, what do you need? You need a Zoom account. Basic also can live stream or paid. YouTube channel you need because you'll be live streaming through a YouTube channel. So you need either using your Google account, you can either, your Google account will automatically in your name give you a channel. So try and set up that channel with the proper name, depending on what you want to use it for. If it is just you want to share with your family, keep the same name so they know which channel, which person this is, So like Christopher Christonoel at gmail.com is my email ID. So mine is, you know, the same name if I use my personal, you know. But for Resources for Life, I created using another email ID. So I made the channel name as Resources for Life. You can do that. Okay, give it a unique name, but you have to get it activated before you go live through it. So 24 hours it takes through once you enable your channel and then you have your phone also connected to it. It gives you verification and all. It takes 24 hours to connect. It get activated. Then live stream becomes possible from a desktop or a laptop only until you reach 1,000 subscribers. If your channel gets 1,000 subscribers, then you can do live streaming from your phone. Like you can directly go to YouTube Studio on your phone and start live streaming wherever you are. But you got to have 1,000 subscribers. Otherwise, it has got to be done using a desktop or a laptop. Live streaming, Zoom on YouTube, the configuration part. Step 1. First, schedule a meeting on Zoom. You know how to do that now. Second, schedule a live stream on YouTube. I'll show you how to do that. Okay, and third is go to that particular meeting on Zoom in the browser and taking some of the info from the YouTube, you will have to paste it here in Zoom so that when you hit live streaming, it happens. I'll show you how it is done. Okay, so for this, I have to share my browser again. Okay. All right, there you go. So where's my browser? Okay. So we go to YouTube. Now this is my channel. Okay. Now when you go to YouTube, you're logged in. If you're already logged in, it will show, your, your name, all those stuff here will be shown, and your channel. You can also go see your channel, what's happening. So you click on this. This is your channel. This is Christopher Noel channel. How many videos are there? Any any playlist and stuff. So I've created a playlist, and this will show what all I have subscribed to. Now here, this is where you schedule a live stream. You see this plus button here. This is called the create button. So you click on it. I hope everybody is able to see this. So you click on it, either upload or go live. Upload is when you already have a video, you want to upload it so that everybody can watch. But now we are going go live. So you click on go live. So once you click go live, wait for it. Okay. In this case, it's coming to the live room, but generally it should go to this place. Okay. This is where it should come. But if it does come here, not to worry, go here. Okay. Here, it says no upcoming streams. And once you come here, remember what we're trying to do. We're trying to schedule a stream. So click on this and you can use a previous scheduled stream or create new. I always create new. You put a title. Okay. Then you decide whether it is public, unlisted, or private. Public is anybody can see it. Unlisted is only you can see it, and anyone who gets the link can see it. It's not searchable on YouTube. Private, only you can see it. Okay. Then a description of what this is. We usually keep it under people and blogs, especially church and all this. We keep the category under people and blog. Schedule it. Which date is it for? If it is for Sunday or Saturday, schedule the date. Time is to be scheduled here. And once the time is scheduled, Then you come and upload. You can upload a thumbnail. You can have a picture that people see when they look at the link. So it could be one of this. You just put a picture there which is relevant. Always click no. It's not made for kids, because unless you have used kids to do only for kids, don't click yes. Always click no. You're safe. Then you create a stream. So when you create a stream, now your stream is getting created, and this is your live room. This is what we call as live room. Okay. So after having done this, remember steps. Okay. So first we have to create a Zoom meeting. Second, we have to schedule a YouTube event, which we did just now. Now you go to Zoom meeting. Okay. Look at your meetings. Okay. On browser, you can look at your meetings. Go to the browser, upcoming meeting. Let us say this is, I'm going to use this. So you click on it. Click on the meeting that you want to customize live streaming. Click on it. You open it up, come to the bottom. Okay. Here you can see customs, custom live streaming services. Now this was already customized, so it shows edit. But suppose I delete this, it's gone. Okay, for now I am deleting it. This is how it will be seen. Configure custom streaming services. So you click on this. It will ask you three things: Steam URL, stream key, live streaming page URL. What you need to do, go back to the YouTube live room tab. As you see below here, you can see those options here, those important information. So copy stream key. Copied successfully. Come to Zoom meeting. Stream key is the second one. Paste it here. Okay. Then go back again there. Next one is stream URL. Copy stream URL. Come back here. That's the first one needed. Paste it here. Remember, don't interchange them. Then the third one is a live streaming page URL, which is not the third one. Don't go for the third one here. Go to the right side top here. There's a share button. Click on it and you'll get this video link. This is what you share with everybody else. That's what you got to copy and go to meetings again here. And in the last option, paste that. So you got your stream URL, you got your stream key, you got your live streaming page URL. Then you hit save, which means now it's ready. So when you're running the Zoom meeting, all you got to do is go to more button and you got to hit live on custom live streaming. When you do that, you can actually see the video showing up on the left side here on the screen. And this go live button will become blue. That means it's ready to go. Right now it is gray because it's not getting any data. But once we set up and that meeting is said go live, you use the more option and say customized live on YouTube, go live. When we start that, here you will start seeing the images, video running, and this will become blue. Then you hit go live. That's how. And once you go live, stay on this page. Somebody needs to stay on this page to follow the comments that are going on, all those things. Some of the additional setting here is enable auto start, disable auto stop. That means you don't have to come here to go live. There you hit, it will go live here. There you stop, it will stop. I don't keep it enabled because by mistake, if I stop there, this should not get stopped because I can't start. Once I start here and once I end the stream here, I can't start again the same meeting. It is done, it is over. That's why I keep it off. And enable DVR. What is DVR for? People who come into this YouTube meeting can go back and see. If you disable this, they can't go back and see. They can see what's live running only. So this is enabled always so people can go back and see. So pretty much this is what is about how you set up a live streaming on YouTube, having scheduled it on Zoom. And while hosting meeting on Zoom, go to more. I told you all that. Go to more on customized live streaming on YouTube. Go to live room on YouTube. Go live or manage. Use auto start or auto stop. Be careful. Now what is latency? There's an option there called latency. That means there is naturally a delay from the Zoom to YouTube. There will be a natural delay. But later on, you can make it even more delay. Why is that? Some people run programs like that. On Zoom, you have asked it, they want it delayed in YouTube, not immediate. For that reason, they have given that option. Okay. So